Could say there are many industries that keep Hampton roads running, including the military and tourism.
Another big one is the seafood industry, but some professional fishermen now say new rules may force them out of business. That got 10 on your side's Anita Blanton looking into why some say these changes are so necessary and why they could hurt the way of life for so many others. Anita?
Yeah, Nicole and Tom, those watermen are very passionate. One wrote into us that the watermen have been cut short on income through the early closing of their oyster season. Another one told me today in less than 25 years there have been over 20 new regulations, and none of them, in his opinion, have done what they're supposed to do, which is, according to environmentalists, to save the seafood economy.
Watermen say if farmers have a bad season, they get help from the government. But if they experience the same, they're looking at more restrictions that could shut down their operations for good.
They've got regulation after regulation piled on top of us, and they got more coming down the pipe.
Docking for the day, I caught up with Ken Diggs Jr. and talked to him about what he calls a growing frustration with the government.
And I just wish we could get back to like the old way it was, where we could work all year, provide our product, and get our foothold back in the market.
He says there's been a knee-jerk reaction for every study that cautions about conserving Virginia's oyster resources.
There's nothing wrong with the oysters. Mother Nature has done her job. The oysters are back from one end of the Chesapeake Bay to the other.
And for those studies about saving the declining blue crab population, too.
And right now, you got one of the biggest processors selling a plant. You got processors closing, crabbers going out of business. You know, we just can't stand much more.
The Virginia Watermen's Association is pushing back now, asking the Virginia Marine Resources Commission to give each commercial crabber an annual catch limit and let him crab whenever and wherever he wants, with no seasonal restrictions until he reaches his maximum for the year. They say it's the best shot at keeping them competitive.
These other states, which have no limits and don't make these knee-jerk reactions, you know, they're going to be sending crabs up there. It's only a truck ride to get them there.
Many of the watermen attended a commission meeting last night, and they say there will be another right before oystering season. But they don't really feel like they're being heard, and they hope that someone will stand up for them in this fight. Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.